Hi there and welcome. Good morning. My name is Jason and the plant that I have to share with you right now is called Romneya coulteri. This is also known as the Matilija Poppy, also referred to as the California tree poppy and the fried egg plant. And you'll see why in just a minute. But this is an awesome California native plant and it is right behind me. I'll show it to you really quick. So it's right here. It has this like blue-green foliage, which is glorious, and it gets about 6 to 8 feet tall. This is kind of max height because I didn't really cut it back much last year. And but yeah, here are the blooms. They're gorgeous. This beautiful papery white with the yellow center. It looks like a fried egg, and that's why they call it the fried egg plant, is because of that yellow center with the white petals surrounding it, these roughly white petals. And it has a really nice medium sweet fragrance. And as you can see, there are a whole bunch. Absolutely beautiful. It's like, oh my God. Anyways, this is a very drought tolerant plant, and as you can see, it gets very tall, being a California native. This spreads by rhizomes that grow underground. The rhizomes divide and they become about 8 feet wide. This plant can be a little bit difficult to start in some areas. It either likes your soil or it's not the biggest fan. It's kind of up to the plant. But here, this is growing in sandy loam soil and it's thriving. So if it thrives, it becomes almost semi-invasive and you have to cut it back really hard. If it doesn't thrive, then, you know, it just doesn't. But yeah, as far as the light requirements, it needs sun to part shade. As far as the water requirements, very low water. It's also noted as summer dry. I water like this area like a bit, like once in a while, but for the most part, beyond that, I don't really take care of it and it lives anyways. As far as fertilizing goes, you want to fertilize young plants with a low nutrient fertilizer, like a 5-5-5, for the first year, once a month or every other month. You just want to make sure it has nutrients. But after that, you don't really need to fertilize it. So just mulch it in the fall and that's all it needs. As far as pruning, you want to prune it in the fall as well as the weather begins to cool. It's been noted too that you should prune it down to 6 inches. I would recommend, however, you can do that or prune it down to 2 to 3 feet tall and you'll end up with a taller plant, but you know, it works out. As far as fun facts, this plant attracts bees and hummingbirds. It's very drought tolerant, super tough plant. As far as the soil, it wants a sandy loam soil. I wouldn't recommend clay for this plant. As far as the soil pH, it's very adaptable, anywhere from acidic to alkaline. And as far as propagation, you want to divide the rhizomes in the winter. And you can also, as far as sowing by seed, it's difficult. You want to do fire treatment in the fall. You can soak the seeds overnight in liquid smoke, see if that works. Otherwise, it's just easier to go and buy the plants. But yeah, really, really cool, evergreen, perennial, clumping with the tall stands, as you can see here. It's a bunch of like single stem stands that have like all of these beautiful, roughly white flowers on top. I think it's an awesome addition to the moon garden. It's actually a part of the moon garden here. It's like the entryway. I think of this as like a big like blue-green ocean wave with the white ripples on the top, which is really, really neat. As far as cold hardiness, it's cold hardy to 0 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty awesome. So it's very cold hardy, very tough. But yeah, this is Romneya coulteri, or coulteri, also known as the California tree poppy, also known as the Matilija poppy. And my name is Jason. Thank you so much for hanging out.